I stopped being what everyone wanted me to be, and I started hearing my own silence. It wasn't loud at first, just a feeling, like something inside me was finally honest. I used to shape myself for others, soft when they needed comfort, quiet when they needed peace, strong when they needed support. I became everything for everyone, but I was never once just me. Oh, I carried every expectation like it was my own name, until I forgot the difference between love and pain. I smiled through exhaustion, I stayed through regret. I said it's fine too easily to things I can't forget. And still, I kept going because leaving felt wrong, even when staying was where I didn't belong. I didn't notice the breaking that happened in small ways, and lowered voices and longer empty days, until one night I paused and there was nothing left to give. Just a quiet realization, this is not how I want to live. Oh, I stopped being what they wanted, and I felt something shift inside. Not happiness, not comfort, but truth I couldn't hide. I started hearing my own thoughts without filtering them first, not shaped by approval, not softened by thirst. And it hurt, yes it hurt, to meet myself again after years of becoming someone who only existed for them. But pain is not always ending, sometimes it's a start, a breaking of the version that was never truly hard. I learned I don't know my silence, I don't know my peace away, I don't know my existence to make others okay. I stopped being what they wanted, and I started being real, even if it's uncomfortable, even if I feel, because I'd rather be honest and misunderstood sometimes than live a perfect illusion that was never mine. Now I walk a little slower, but I finally feel free. Not everyone will like me, but I like being me. But I like being me. People think silence means healing, but sometimes silence is just exhaustion. I stopped talking about what hurt me, not because I moved on, but because I got tired of repeating pain that no one really understood. So now I carry it quietly, like a storm hidden behind calm eyes. Some nights it comes back stronger, in memories and songs and random moments that shouldn't hurt anymore, but somehow still do. And the worst part is, I learned how to function with sadness, how to smile while feeling empty, how to answer I'm okay automatically, how to survive days that quietly break me inside. People call it strength, but honestly, sometimes it feels more like loneliness, because when pain stays too long, it stops feeling temporary. It starts feeling like part of who you are. And maybe that's why I became quieter, not because I have nothing to say, but because some wounds become too deep for words. So now I don't talk about it anymore. But in certain moments, when the world gets silent enough, I still feel every part of it. I built a version of me that everyone could love, soft enough to be accepted, quiet enough to fit above. I learned to bend my voice until it sounded like theirs. I learned to hide my feelings like they were never there. I smiled in crowded rooms while breaking in my chest. I said I'm okay so often I forgot what I meant. Oh, I became what they needed, not what I really was. A perfect little shadow with a beating heart of dust. I gave away my silence, I gave away my pride. I buried every honest thought that I kept inside. And for a while it worked, they stayed, they called my name, but no one ever noticed I was slowly not the same. I wasn't living, I was performing a role I didn't choose. Applause felt like approval, but still I always lose. Because every time they loved me, it wasn't really me. It was the version I created so they could finally see. Oh, I lost myself in silence. Oh, I wore a borrowed face. Oh, and every I am fine, I said, was just an empty place. I started feeling distant even from my own reflection, like I was just a copy of emotional protection. I tried to remember clearly the person I once knew, but all I found were fragments that never felt quite true. Then one night in silence something inside me broke. Not loud, not dramatic, just a final spoke. And in that quiet ending I heard a softer voice, not telling me to fix it, but giving me a choice. Stop becoming what they want and start becoming real, even if it means the world won't understand how you feel. I lost myself in silence. The silence taught me this: you don't find yourself in approval, you find it when you resist. So now I stand here different, not perfect, not controlled, just a little more honest than the story I was sold. Don't need every hand to hold me, I don't need every eye to see. I just need to stop pretending to be who I'm told to be. I stopped being what everyone wanted me to be, and I started hearing my own silence. It wasn't loud at first, just a feeling, like something inside me was finally honest. I used to shape myself for others, soft when they needed comfort, quiet when they needed peace, strong when they needed support. I became everything for everyone, but I was never once just me. Oh, I carried every expectation like it was my own name, until I forgot the difference between love and pain. I smiled through exhaustion watching, I stay through regret. I said it's fine, too easily the things I can't forget. And still I kept going because leaving felt wrong. Even when staying was where I didn't belong. I didn't notice the breaking, it happened in small ways, and lowered voices and longer empty days. Until one night I paused and there was nothing left to give, just a quiet realization, this is not how I wanna live. Oh, I stopped being what they want, and I felt something shift inside. Not happiness, not comfort, but truth I couldn't hide. I started hearing my own thoughts without filtering them first. Not shaped by approval, not softened by thirst. And it hurt, yes it hurt, to meet myself again. After years of becoming someone who only existed for them. But pain is not always ending, sometimes it's a start, a breaking of the version that was never truly hard. I learned I don't owe my silence, I don't owe my peace away, I don't owe my existence to make others okay. That was never mine. Now I walk a little slower, but I finally feel free. Not everyone will like me, but I like being me. For a long time, I didn't notice it. I thought I was just being responsible, polite, understanding. But slowly, something deeper was happening. I started living my life through other people's expectations. What they wanted from me, what they thought I should become, what they would approve of. And without realizing it, I began adjusting myself in every direction. A version of me for family, a version for friends, a version for the world, and none of them felt fully like me. But I kept going, because approval felt safer than honesty. Until one day, I paused and asked myself a simple question. If no one had an opinion about my life, what would I choose? And the answer didn't come immediately, because I had forgotten how to answer without thinking of others first. That was the moment I understood I wasn't making choices. I was negotiating myself with invisible expectations. So I started observing more closely, and I saw how often I said yes when I meant no. How often I stayed quiet just to avoid discomfort. How often I shaped my personality to stay accepted, and it hit me quietly. This is not living, this is performance. So I began changing small things. I started saying no without over-explaining. I started choosing silence when I needed peace. I started acting based on what felt right, not what would be accepted. And it felt uncomfortable at first, because honesty always does when you're not used to it. But slowly, something shifted. My thoughts became clearer, my decisions felt lighter. My inner voice became louder, not louder than others, but louder than fear. And I realized something important. People will always have expectations, but you are not required to live inside them. You are are allowed to exist outside of approval. You are allowed to choose yourself, even if it disappoints others. Now I don't ask, what will they think? I ask, is this honest for me? And that question changed everything. Because peace doesn't come from being understood by everyone. It comes from finally understanding yourself.
I discovered something impossible. The world only stays real when I'm not looking at it. At first I thought it was a mistake, but I tested it. I looked at the street, nothing changed. I turned away for just 1 second. And when I looked back, it was different. Buildings shifted, people changed positions, even the sky felt redesigned. Every time I looked directly at something, it stayed still. But the moment I looked away, everything rewrote itself. Like reality only updates in silence. I tried to understand it, so I stayed at one place for a long time. Nothing moved, not even time. Then I blinked and looked away. And suddenly, it all changed. That's when I realized the world is not continuous. It only renders when I'm not observing it. Then I heard a voice, calm, but everywhere at once. You are not seeing reality. You were forcing it to pause. I stopped looking directly at anything, and everything started moving naturally again, like it was relieved. But the more I avoided looking, the more I felt something was watching me back. Not from outside, but from inside the space I wasn't observing. Then the truth hit me. If reality only updates when I'm not looking. What happens when I stop looking at myself?
I stopped explaining, not because I had nothing to say, but because I got tired of translating my soul for people who only heard words. Strangely, that silence changed me. I no longer needed approval to trust my feelings. I no longer needed people to validate my scars, because not being understood doesn't make your pain less real. And one day I looked at myself without shame, without apology, and thought, maybe peace begins when you stop forcing yourself to be understood by everyone. Now I speak less, but when I do, it's real. No performance, no mask, no begging to be seen, just truth. And if some people misunderstand me now, that's okay, because I finally understand myself. And somehow that healed something nothing else ever could. For a long time. I believed effort would always be rewarded. That kindness would come back. That honesty would be valued. That doing the right thing would eventually make things right. But life doesn't always follow that logic. I've seen people give everything and still lose, and others take nothing seriously, yet somehow move forward easily. And that made me question everything. Not in anger, but in understanding. Because fairness is not always visible in the moment. And sometimes it doesn't exist in the way we imagine it should. So I stopped waiting for balance to appear. I stopped expecting every effort to return in the same form. And I started focusing on what I can control. My actions, my boundaries, my peace. Because life becomes heavier when you keep waiting for it to feel fair, and lighter when you accept that it often won't. Now I don't measure life by fairness. I measure it by growth. By what I learn, by what I survive, by what I choose to keep inside me. And strangely, that acceptance didn't make life perfect, but it made it quieter. And sometimes quiet is enough. I built a version of me that everyone could love, soft enough to be accepted, quiet enough to fit above. I learned to bend my voice until it sounded like theirs. I learned to hide my feelings like they were never there. I smiled in crowded rooms while breaking in my chest. I said I'm okay so often I forgot what I meant. Oh, I became what they needed, not what I really was. A perfect little shadow with a beating heart of dust. I gave away my silence, I gave away my pride. I buried every honest thought that I kept inside. And for a while it worked, they stayed, they called my name, but no one ever noticed I was slowly not the same. I wasn't living, I was performing a role I didn't choose. Applause felt like approval, but still I always lose. Because every time they loved me, it wasn't really me, it was the version I created so they could finally see. Started feeling distant, even from my own reflection, like I was just a copy of emotional protection. I tried to remember clearly the person I once knew, but all I found were fragments that never felt quite true. Then one night inside me broke. Not loud, not dramatic, just a final spoken in that quiet ending. I heard a softer voice, not telling me to fix it, but giving me a choice. Stop becoming what they want and stop becoming real, even if it means the world won't understand how you feel. I lost myself in silence, but silence taught me this. You don't find yourself in approval, you find it when you resist. So now I stand here different, not perfect, not controlled, just a little more honest than the story I was sold. I don't need every hand to hold me, I don't need every eye to see. I just need to stop pretending to be who I'm told to be. I didn't arrive there. I just suddenly was there. No sound of footsteps, no path behind me, only a place that refused to be defined. The air felt heavy like memory itself was fading. Even my thoughts seemed unsure of their shape. Then I noticed something strange. The world around me was slowly forgetting me, not in a violent way, but softly, like mist erasing ink. My name felt distant, my past felt unreal, even my reflection looked uncertain. I called out, but my voice didn't return. It didn't echo, it just disappeared. Then I saw it, a horizon that didn't stay still. It shifted every time I looked at it, like reality was trying not to be seen. And then I heard it, not from outside, but from everywhere at once. You are in the place where everything is unmade. I asked, unmade from what? Silence answered first. Then the space itself responded, from certainty, from identity, from existence that thinks it is fixed. The ground beneath me wasn't ground, it was just the idea of standing. The sky wasn't sky, it was the memory of something above. Everything here was unstable, because nothing here wanted to remain. And slowly I understood, this place doesn't destroy you, it removes the idea that you were ever defined. I tried to remember who I was, but even that question started fading. Like the place wasn't taking my memories, it was taking the need to have them. Then everything became quiet, no fear, no thought, no self, just awareness without a holder. And in that final moment, I realized something I can't fully explain. Maybe I never entered this place. Maybe this place is what remains when you stop needing to exist. For a long time, everything felt personal. The short reply, a change in tone, the silence, that lasted too long. I used to overthink it all, trying to decode meanings that were never really there. Maybe they're upset with me, maybe I did something wrong, maybe I'm not enough. And slowly, that kind of thinking became exhausting, and I started noticing something. Most people are not reacting to you, they are reacting to their own world, their own stress, their own unspoken battles. And that changed everything, 'cause suddenly, not everything was about me. Some silences had nothing to do with rejection, some distance had nothing to do with dislike, some behavior had nothing to do with my worth. And I learned something important: not everything needs a personal meaning. So I stopped absorbing everything inward. I started pausing before reacting, before assuming, before turning confusion into self-blame. And strangely, life became lighter, not because people changed, but because my interpretation did. Now I see things differently, I care, but I don't collapse into every small signal. And that gives me peace, because protecting your mind is sometimes just learning what is not yours to carry. They don't hear you fully, they hear what they are capable of understanding. So I stopped explaining myself so much, stopped trying to translate my feelings into words that could be accepted, stopped hoping someone would finally say, "I get you completely." Because that moment rarely comes, and waiting for it was hurting more than being misunderstood. Now I speak differently, less, but more honestly. I no longer bend my truth to fit into someone else's comfort. And strangely, that silence changed something in me. I became more aware of my own voice when no one is trying to interpret it. I learned that being misunderstood doesn't make you less real. It just means you're deeper than the language available to explain you. And maybe that's okay, because not everything inside us is meant to be fully understood. Some things are meant to be felt, even if only by ourselves.